Alright, let's get a real good close-up. I want a real good close-up. That's good, that's good. Alright, 3 seconds. Let's get a nameplate up. Okay, anytime you're ready, Rudy.
Yeah, okay. Nobody could see me, right? Nobody can recognize me, right?
No, we've got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Cloak.
You got me disguised. Okay. Where do you want me to start?
Just start from the beginning.
Well, actually, okay, I lived and thrived at the White House under George Bush and Bill Clinton. But we had to move away to the D.C. city dump under the Obama administration because he cleaned up the White House so much. It was disgustingly tidy. There were no scandals during Obama's administration. There wasn't even one. No corruption, no trashy behavior, and that sucks if you're a rat, you know? If you're a White House rat and you're used to trashy corruption and but then it was like all our prayers came true when along scampered Donald Trump, who clearly has weasel DNA. He's clearly related to us, and we got so excited, so lucky, when we realized Donald Trump was coming to the White House. I mean, it was like rat heaven. I mean, we all packed our bags and moved back in. See, the White House chef is off the hook, and they waste so much delectable, fancy food and cheeses, but under Trump, all you get are leftover buckets of KFC and McDonald's quarter pounders with cheese. I mean, are you kidding me? Do you know what that shit does to your heart and your cholesterol levels? They call that cheese on the McDonald's quarter pounder, but as a rat who is an expert on cheese, I can tell you that's bullshit. I don't know what the hell it is, but it damn sure ain't cheese, okay? I admit, as a rat, I enjoy a certain degree of like-minded, rat-infested corruption and trash, of course. But I'm also a patriotic American rat. And as such, I have to draw the line somewhere. And the line for me was when Rudy Giuliani started lying for Trump and making the name Rudy look so bad. When I heard Rudy and Trump talking about treating the Ukrainian president like their jailhouse bitch, going on and on about it, how he'd have to get on his knees and serve it. Look, if there are kids around, cover their ears. This is some of what I have to say here. All right? It's not for kids' ears. Talking about how they're going to treat the Ukrainian president like their jailhouse bitch and how he'd have to get on his knees and service them if he wanted the money they needed from us to fund their war effort against Russia. Well, that was it. All right? I knew I had to be a whistleblower. Especially when they offered me immunity and put me in the rat relocation program. I mean, look, a little corruption is one thing, but trying to bully the Ukrainian president and force him to investigate your top rival for re-election, all right, that's a gross abuse of the office of president. Even a dumb rat like me can see that. And you combine that with every time I turn around, in the Oval Office, I'm down there under the desk and shit, just out where, they can't see me, come in and out of the cracks in the woodwork, not unlike a lot of politicians. But every time I turn around in the Oval Office, I keep seeing Trump catering to Russia and Vladimir Putin like he's Putin's jailhouse bitch. All right? I mean, I could look the other way. I really could if he was just doing favors for a few Republican donors for campaign contributions and shit. But like I said, unlike a lot of my Republican rat friends, I have a few principles left. I may be a rat, but I'm an American rat. And I can't look the other way when I see this piece of shit acting just like a Russian asset. All right, I said it. And he's assisted by someone like Rudy Giuliani undermining the principles of our democracy that make this the greatest nation on the planet, and giving a Benedict Arnold reputation to the beautiful name Rudy. That's where I drew the line. Oh, and by the way, if you're thinking that they bribed me with this off-the-hook Wisconsin sharp cheddar cheese I have here, you'd be wrong. All right? No, I snuck out when they weren't looking. I snuck out to the Justice Department's cafeteria a little earlier, and I happened to have stolen this off of Attorney General Barr's plate when he wasn't looking. And left him a little something in exchange. Let's just say a little dropping or two. So where was I? Oh yeah. So the shocking truth of the matter is this. Trump is just like that shit that's pretending to be cheese on the Quarter Pounder. He's pretending to be a patriotic president. I've been sitting under his desk, listening to his calls with Russia's President Vladimir Putin, and I couldn't believe my ears the degree to which the two of them are working together to help each other at America's expense. And to those of you Republicans pissed at me for ratting Trump out, look, I'm a rat, so sue me, okay? At least I'm not a fucking hypocrite. At least I didn't elect an admitted, womanizing, pussy-grabbing, Putin-loving, mob-connected con artist to the highest office of our land. Sure, at first I thought I could feast on the White House dump when Trump got in there, but a dump is one thing. A 5-alarm dumpster fire is something else entirely. This place has become a Russian-loving, radioactive, toxic shitstorm, okay? Let me put it this way. When you have someone like my third cousin and former Trump White House press secretary, Anthony Scaramucci, coming on CNN and saying that Trump is too corrupt, you know you've got a problem. I mean, that's like Dr. Evil going on Rachel Maddow. When Trump gets caught in his corrupt behavior, what does he do? He loves to accuse those who catch him as being a part of the deep state. Ooh. But the truth is, from what I've seen, the only thing that is really deep is the deep shit he keeps piling up around him. I may be a rat, but I'm a clean rat. And that is to say, I'm not a sewer rat. Now that I'm here in the FBI's rat protection program, I am insisting on one thing, and that is that they place me at the Statue of Liberty. I mean, who doesn't love the plaque on the Statue of Liberty? You know what it says, bring me your tired and poor yearning to eat cheese. Yeah, no, I know technically it says yearning to live free, but live free and eat cheese, all right? They're synonymous to me. I mean, they're synonymous with the pursuit of happiness, if you ask me, you know? So, I mean, I have a couple of mice buddies who already moved over there to the Statue of Liberty, and they tell me the cafeteria there has some premium cheddar cheese that they use on their famous grilled cheese sandwiches. So, listen, you guys better not be putting me over at the fucking Washington Monument, all right? Because those food trucks they have over there are roach coaches. And they aren't regulated by the health department. I mean, I'm a rat, but I do, like I said, I do have a few standards left, unlike some people named Rudy.
And now, a brief campaign message from Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Hi, America. I'm Elizabeth Warren, and I just want to thank Connie Bryan for giving me a few minutes to come on her show tonight and talk to you, all her wonderful, progressive-minded viewers. And as you may know, I've been coming under heavy criticism for not being electable with Republicans lately. And a recent poll actually showed that faced with a choice between voting for me and Donald Trump, most Republicans would rather schedule a double root canal with their dentist than turn out to the polls on election day. One poll actually showed that most Republicans would rather vote for Hillary Clinton than vote for me. So I've got to make some changes to my image. I don't want all of you to freak out and be alarmed when you begin to see in the coming weeks and months me doing some things that maybe you might find just a little bit repulsive, maybe extremely repulsive to you. Because I'm going to be changing my image and doing some campaigning down in Florida and the deep South Republican districts. You know, doing a lot of photo ops, eating a chicken sandwich or two at Chick-fil-A, devouring a plate of barbecue ribs at the Golden Corral, eating an entire T-bone steak at the Sizzler. Instead of my daily Starbucks, mocha latte and my breakfast sandwich there, I'm going to probably be frequenting the Waffle House. But I'm a patriotic American, and I do what I have to do, for this country and for you. I just want you to know. So don't forget that when you see me doing some ridiculous overpriced spending on uncomfortable shoes at Dillard's, Nordstrom's, and Macy's in the mall. But you guys will know, you'll always know the truth, and that is that I wear, of course, Indian moccasins, because I'm 1/32nd Native American, okay? So don't forget that. You can't run a country in Nordstrom high heels. I mean, I think that even the supporters of gay mayor Pete Buttigieg would understand that, right? Speaking of which, I don't want all of you to run to your therapists when you see me joining some Baptist and evangelical churches protesting against gay and transgender rights. Of course, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with their religious hatred in the name of God. So when you see me hanging out with them and marching with them down in Orlando, okay, just understand I'm pretending to be listening, okay? It's just a photo op. See, what else is on my list? I don't want you to freak out and smother your support animals when you see me just trying to be more palatable to Republicans. Now, I know this next one is going to be super hard for you to watch on the news, but listen, my campaign manager has done this polling research, and he tells me that unfortunately no one has ever been elected to the presidency who didn't own, I know, brace yourself, who didn't own a firearm, okay? So, I want to warn you now, when you see me down in Alabama, open carrying my Desert Eagle 44 Magnum semi-automatic pistol with extended 15-round clip, I don't want you, to freak out. I mean, I just want you to know, if I'd have had my druthers, it would be a pretty little 25 caliber, with a little pearl handle. But see, those are really hard for the camera to zoom in on, okay? And when you see me in my photo op buying a brand new AR-15 with a laser sight, okay? And then when you see me going bear hunting with the gun group NRA Women of America, I don't want you to lose your minds and send me all kinds of hateful messages and death threats on social media, okay? Because, of course, I'm not actually going to shoot a bear, okay? I'll just be firing a couple of warning shots over their cute, furry little heads because, you know, Yogi and Boo Boo have to learn to stay out of the Tahoe cabins and bothering the vacationers and trying to get their picnic baskets. So just imagine me. I want you to imagine me winking at you, you know, when I'm down there in a Biloxi, Mississippi gun range, you know, shooting my fully automatic AR-15. You'll know it's not who I really am. You know, this is just what they call the dance to the right, okay? That every liberal Democrat has always had to do in order to get elected. So when you see me down in Nashville, you know, cutting a rock and country album with Kid Rock and Ted Nugent, singing lyrics that seem to be pro-guns, calling for another American Civil War, maybe it might sound something like that. That's kind of the lyrics they tend to have. Just ignore the words. Just don't even listen to the words, okay? Just enjoy the catchy beat and understand I'm dancing to the right, okay? I promise it's really kind of ironic. You'll never see me in cowboy boots again because, of course, I wear Indian moccasins because I'm 1/32nd Native American. Okay? And please, same thing goes when you see my photo op at the Nashville Ford dealership buying their biggest gross polluter yet, the new supersized 2020 Ford Excursion. All right? Don't go sicking Rachel Maddow and Lawrence O'Donnell on me, for crying out loud. Just between us, you'll know that it's just a 2-year red carpet lease and that I'm still the same far left, hippie progressive you've always loved. I mean, for goodness sake, just like Bernie Sanders, I own a 2010 Toyota Prius. I even installed 2 subwoofers so I could get the most out of listening to Jay-Z, Drake, and Snoop the Dogg. Okay? So don't lose faith in me. I still believe everything should be free, okay? I am going to have to dial back what I said about prisoners being able to get their sex changes at taxpayer expense. I guess that didn't go over very well with Republicans, so I'm going to have to dial that back a little bit. So, you can't just commit a crime to go and get your gender reassignment, okay? But understand, I still think everything should be free. Nobody should have to pay for anything they want. And I'm doing this for all of you so we can take our country back from Donald Trump in 2020. Thank you, and God bless America. First of all, you guys know we're no longer the 50 states of America, right? Oh no, we're now the 51 50 states of America. That's how the rest of the world sees us now. The batshit crazy 51 50 states of America. I mean, how can Republicans call themselves with a straight face the Family Values Party after having seen and heard all the obviously corrupt, immoral, racist, dishonest shit coming out of his mouth on a daily basis when he was campaigning, and thought to themselves as the Family Values Party, I like that guy. Let's elect that guy to the highest office of our land. Apparently it's a family value to brag about grabbing women by the pussy because you're famous, you can get away with it. Apparently it's a family value to pay off multiple porn stars in order to hide multiple sexual affairs from your wife, the kids, and the rest of the country. Apparently it's a family value to denigrate wounded prisoner of war hero Senator John McCain, saying, well, he's no hero. I like soldiers who don't get caught and go to prisoner of war camps. And you didn't even serve with your dubious claim of having bone spurs, Apparently it's a family value to sexualize your own daughter, 2 interviews on television, Google it, you'll find them. Trump, and one of them says, oh, Ivanka, she's so hot. If she wasn't my daughter, I'd definitely be dating her. And another one, he's asked what interests they share in common. And Trump says, well, I'd say probably sex, right, Ivanka? Oh my God, apparently it's a family value to take little children away from their immigrant families at the border as refugees, and not only that, but then place them in cages like animals. Would Jesus do that? Apparently so. Apparently it's a family values party supporting it. You know? What the hell? We all saw this stuff in living color. It was no secret when he was campaigning. Which party couldn't get to the polls fast enough to elect this piece of shit? The family values party. The family of the evangelical Christians, you know, more like the hypocritical values party. Trump needs to lie like we need oxygen in order for him to survive. I'm not saying he doesn't need oxygen. He needs the oxygen in order to lie, okay? What the hell has happened to this country? At least about a third of it, as best I can tell.
Next comedian, she's here all the way from Sacramento, runs her own show up on Sacramento TV. Get up for Connie Bryan!
How about another big hit Samson Collect car, everybody? I think this microphone's tall enough for me. I'm Connie Bryan, and do I seem tall to you guys? I like being tall, I really do. I just get tired of people coming up to me going, yo, you play basketball? No, do you play miniature golf? I saw the little putter and I just assumed, oh look, now it's a 3-wood. That's kind of a joke grenade a couple of years ago. I have to chew. I'm so tall, I have to chew a lot of gum when I date. It's not so much for me and my breath, but it's for the guys in case they try to climb up and try to kiss me. It keeps their ears from popping. See me after the show, okay? But listen, ladies, I don't leave the girls out, okay? I just give them half a piece, because you only have to climb up half as far. Here you go. But I do. I really like being tall. I do. I just get a little tired of the people coming up to me on the street also going, yo, Weird Al Yankovic, we love your music. It's not that funny. All right. Speaking of which, I'd like to start off with my newest. Would you guys like to hear my newest parody? All right. This is my newest Lady Gaga parody of her big smash hit, Bad Romance. This is my version, Trump and Putin Bromance. Okay? I want your ugly orange disease. I want that hairpiece, rub it on me. Oh, caught in a Trump and a Putin bromance. Oh, and now the Republicans are shitting their pants. You gotta be freaking kidding me. How can this be really happening? How could anybody be dumb enough to even vote for such a piece of shit? Donald Trump is such a fake-haired f***ing moron. Donald Trump is such a fake-haired. Donald Trump is such a fake-haired f***ing moron. Donald Trump is such a fake-haired f***ing moron. Show us your taxes. Oh, caught in a Trump and a Putin bromance. Oh, maybe it's time we all move the brands. Right now it's totally clear as a bell that our nation's freaking out the whole world. He's got his finger on the nuclear button while he's tweeting like a 12-year-old girl. You guys know the chorus. Donald Trump is such a fake-haired f***ing moron. Donald Trump is such a fake-haired f***ing moron. Steve Bannon's white trash. He's f***ing Kellyanne. They're second cousins. Check it out on Ancestry. Caught in a Trump and a Putin romance. And now the Republicans are pooping their pants. You know, even people who are mentally mentally challenged. At least they know they're smarter than him. I swear to God, he likes to talk about dating his daughter.
Right? Yeah.
But even Ivanka won't go out with him. One more time, everybody! Donald Trump is such a fake hair f***ing moron. Trump is such a fake hair f***ing moron. Show us your taxes. Thank you!
Let me put it this way. When you have someone like my third cousin and former Trump White House press secretary, Anthony Scaramucci, coming on CNN and saying that Trump is too corrupt, you know you've got a problem. I mean, that's like Dr. Evil going on Rachel Maddow. When Trump gets caught in his corrupt behavior, what does he do? He loves to accuse those who catch him as being a part of the deep state. Ooh. But the truth is, from what I've seen, the only thing that is really deep is the deep shit he keeps piling up around him. I may be a rat, but I'm a clean rat. And that is to say, I'm not a sewer rat. Now that I'm here in the FBI's rat protection program, I am insisting on one thing, and that is that they place me at the Statue of Liberty. I mean, who doesn't love the plaque on the Statue of Liberty? You know what it says, bring me your tired and poor yearning to eat cheese. Yeah, no, I know technically it says yearning to live free, but live free and eat cheese, all right? They're synonymous to me. I mean, they're synonymous with the pursuit of happiness, if you ask me, you know? So, I mean, I have a couple of mice buddies who already moved over there to the Statue of Liberty, and they tell me the cafeteria there has some premium cheddar cheese that they use on their famous grilled cheese sandwiches. So, listen, you guys better not be putting me over at the f***ing Washington Monument, all right? Because those food trucks they have over there are roach coaches. And they aren't regulated by the health department. I mean, I'm a rat, but I do, like I said, I do have a few standards left, unlike some people named Rudy.